Итак, собственно, всем привет, с вами снова я Застрелись, продолжаю проходить второй Mass Effect. И, в общем, к чему у нас пришло все, что у нас есть. Во-первых, я поговорил за кадром со всеми спутниками, то есть мне нужно помочь каждому из всех спутников, которые у меня на данный момент сейчас присутствуют на корабле. Это, то есть, мы можем помочь Миранде, можем помочь Джейкобу, затем мы можем помочь Джек. Далее у нас еще остается отправиться на Тутачи, это помочь Мордину и помочь нашему воину. Также у нас еще остается куча заданий, которые в принципе у нас вообще не выполнены. Есть задание система свой-чужой, на которое я сейчас идти вообще совершенно не хочу. То есть я не знаю, будет ли такое, что если, допустим, я сейчас начну выполнять это все, и меня снова потом отправят в какую-нибудь там заварушку, где эта херня пригодится, и нам скажут, давай топай на последнюю миссию, короче, и насрать, что успел, то сделал. Собственно, чего я не хочу, я хочу, чтобы у меня было пройдено абсолютно все, и когда, потому что я буду переносить свое сохранение уже, естественно, в третью часть. Со второй и третьей там таких проблем нету, а вот у первой и второй почему-то бывают такие конфузы, что сохранение с первой не всегда переносится во вторую. Ну, как правило, те, кто качает торренты, они знают, что там есть свои нюансы в зависимости от того, кто автор того или иного репака. Но если вы, допустим, скачиваете какую-то лицуху, да, у кого она есть там с диска или так далее, там копии, да, с оригинального диска, то там с этим проблем никогда нету, то есть сохранение переносится спокойно. Вот. И, собственно, я думаю, что нам сейчас лучше всего приступить именно к тому, что начать, наверное, выполнять задания наших товарищей по команде. И первый на очереди, кто у нас сейчас будет, это мы отправимся сейчас и поможем Джейкобу, скорее всего. Или лучше даже, наверное, не Джейкобу, мы вообще где, в какой системе-то мы находимся? Так, мы находимся вот в этой вот системе, которая у нас исследована на 100%. Давайте отправимся и поможем Джек. Собственно, встретимся уже там. Итак, собственно, вот я облазил там полностью все эти места, которые только можно. То есть сделал все полностью на 100%. И сейчас мы приземляемся по заданию Джек. Возьмем ее с собой. И возьмем, наверное, мы Касуми. Потому что так как Джек и Миранда, они абсолютно никогда не ладят, когда они находятся в одном отряде. Так, здесь мы ничего брать не будем. Ух ты, у меня уже герой полностью заполнился. Осталось только, наверное, отступника заполнить. Так, здесь я ничего брать не буду у них. Так, у Джек у нас... Давайте мы, наверное, качаем ей вот это. Так, у нас есть восстановление умения минус 25. Это яростный агент. Так, здоровье, мощность. А тут у нас минус 18, но здоровье и мощность оружия. Давайте возьмем здоровье и мощность оружия. Здесь мы, наверное, возьмем, скорее всего, ударную волну. И возьмем еще вот это, да. И будет вообще четенько. Так, из оружия у нас, что у нас у Джек? Так, вместо вот этого я, наверное, возьму и вот этот. У Касуми я ничего менять не буду.
Forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Мы будем таким капитаном защищать их интересы. Кстати, вот Касуми и Джек вообще классно поладят, потому что одна воровка, а вторая как бы такая террористка. Вот у них как бы такая компания, они в принципе ладят между собой, когда вот вместе их таскаешь. Ну и в принципе как бы Касуми сама по себе как бы такой герой, что она находит общий язык со всеми, прямо как мы, как капитан. Так, периодически проверяю. Запись, не запись. Так, мне тут надо куда-то... Я, правда, не помню все эти миссии, и, собственно, если буду, как обычно, долго тупить, пожалуйста, не кидайте
Just
меня
get in there and
тапками.
plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Миссии эти их легкие, быстрые и, в принципе,
Never
информативные.
saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Так, взломаем терминал. Я почему-то обожаю эти терминалы. Так, нам нужна вот это. Затем вот это. Нам нужна зелененькая вот это. Ну, блин, опять кредиты. Нахера мне эти кредиты? Мне купить нечего уже. Ну, кроме новых рыбок, которые, потому что прошлые у нас сдохли. И это грустно.
The elusive man requested operation logs again.
Sounds like this facility turned its back on Cerberus.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Так, извиняюсь, я думал, если нажать, оно будет проигрываться. А я нажал, короче, оно все затухло. Блин, пиздец. Не без
I
этого,
remember
короче.
escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Да, нелегкая у нее была история ее жизни. Грустная, честно, я бы так сказал. Ну, сейчас на нас нападут собаки.
They've seen us.
Nice!
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yeah.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin to...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation. This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Ой, не, спасибо. Мне его уже жопой ешь. Когда везде шаришься и изучаешь вообще все, что есть, только изучаешь, до хера этих лесов.
been spotted.
Лежать. И ты лежать.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
I'm saying these tables are the perfect size for little kids. Dissecting children. Oh, God.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Так, я, конечно, уверен, что тут опять будут какие-нибудь деньги. Но, господи, чем черт не шутит? Так, у меня такое ощущение, что я пропускаю ее. Нет, вот она. И вот это. Деньги. Интересно, сколько ли игроков расстраивались из-за того, что они просто находят каждый раз деньги.
Strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit, it's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Here.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me. Must have come through here when I...
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on. Harder and tougher.
Вот так вот.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Kelton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb.
I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Так, взломаем вот это. Ну где же ты? Вот она. И вот это. О, сила биотического удара вторая, по-моему, если не ошибаюсь. Так, у меня такое ощущение, что я куда-то не туда притопал. Да, именно. Нам нужно вот сюда.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want you dead.
Destroy you!
Poking!
Concentrate fire. I'll stop.
Now you see me.
Can't I forgive? An overrun. We outnumber and outgun all. You'll bleed. Die. Can't die for me.
Блин, ребят, вы меня доконали, короче. Начнем с тебя. Тебя ничему жизнь не учит, да? А тебя?
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Так, здесь у нас ничего изучить такого нету, да? А нет, вот надежный контейнер есть. Так, батарейка вот здесь была. Так, здесь. Так, стоп. Да, вот это и вот это, вот это. Да ёп, тыр-тыр. Где моя цикада?
Come out. We know you're here. Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it? You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something!
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing.
None of it is. You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Так, я надеюсь, там с записью никаких у меня проблем нет, но вроде как не должно быть.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Следы крови где? А, вот.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Вот и все. Ну вот, собственно, мы добрались до Эя. Кстати, я нашел еще одно дополнительное задание. Так что... Проходить его, конечно, я его не стал, но... Если время будет, обязательно его пройду. Давайте поможем нашему Джейкобу. Как раз еще найдем новые предметы, потому что чаще всего вот эти предметы, которые нужны для усиления корабля, они находятся именно в их команде. Кстати, вот теперь мы можем изменить внешность Джек. Теперь у нас может быть такой, такой и вот такой. Сделаем ей вот такой вот вид. Ну и возьмем, наверное, с собой также Касуми. Быстренько отправимся. Так, у нас тут есть дезинтегрирующие патроны. Я возьму воспламенение. Потому что воспламенение для меня это самое то. Так, приобрести ранг. Здесь мы можем взять мощность оружия, здоровье. Здесь возьмем... Давайте возьмем здоровье и мощность оружия, чтобы притяжение вот надо у него выучить. И, в принципе, на этом у него все так. Джейкоб. Что у нас по оружию для Джейкоба? У него тоже дробовик гетов. Ну, давайте, наверное, вот этот пистолет возьмем. У него убойность хорошая. То есть это видео, скорее всего, я посвящу максимально спутникам, ну и последующее тоже. Потому что в следующем, скорее всего, видео мы отправимся на Тутачи, либо мы отправимся на раньше. Ну, задания спутников, они не такие длинные.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
То есть, в принципе, у нас хоть
Looks
25
like it was
минут.
stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as... She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. Now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Так, есть вот какой-то КПК. Давайте мы его сейчас быстренько хакнем. Так, это не та. Вот это.
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Угу.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation.
Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
There's no way he could avoid eating something grown on this planet.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Он откинулся, что ли? Вот дело.
So, that's neural decay, huh? They just seem regular.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Так, где-то тут собрать вот запчасти. Опять деньги.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Одни бабы.
They're wearing the same uniform as the ones who attacked us, but they don't look ready for a fight.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
That would make sense. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's...
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Так, ребят, на атомы, пожалуйста.
off his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle. Or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women. Assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Mm-hmm. Ну почему так-то, а? Вечно эти промахи. Бежим! Да едем.
It looks like that dried up body was left as a warning. These newer ones were just dumped here.
The hunters started fighting back.
Company.
Что-то они какие-то мощные, ребята. А противники-то сильнее становятся. О, наконец-то улучшение. Нет, ствол хороший.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Блин, я шел сюда только заради кредитов. Не, место классное. Жалко только еда траванутая.
Alert.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Ну что ж могу сказать, в семье не без уродов. Ну конечно. Как нет-то? Надо же сломать свое собственное укрытие.
Taking fire.
Come on over.
Так, давай-ка ты возьмешь, попробуешь вот эту штуку сделать. Он будет стрелять по своим, а мы будем стрелять по нему. Так куда интереснее.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Ну вот, собственно, мы и нашли эту срань.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Собственно, вот мы и закончили миссию с Джейкобом. А все остальное вы уже, наверное, увидите в следующей серии. В следующей серии у нас будет помощь Крогану и нашему доктору. То есть мы отправимся уже на Тутачи и там будем помогать оставшимся двум нашим ребяткам.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did. Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Собственно, специально я не стал отрубать видео, чтобы мы могли досмотреть этот замечательный ролик. Ну а как я уже говорил, все увидим в следующей серии. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Пока.